why do we burn ourselves? What I mean is, why do we damage our body with vices, with alcohol, sugars, processed food, and also with lack of activity, with laziness, and bad habits? If we know that all these things damage our body and they're not helping our health, why do we continue to do these things? I mean, until when are we gonna continue? Are we gonna stop when our body gives up on us? When our body decides that it quits on us and decides to get sick? Or we do something terrible because of our vices and we end up locked up, or even worse? So here in my chapter 3, I have our mode of travel. And what I mean by that is our body is our only mode of travel. It's what's going to move us from here to there, just like a car. And this is the only body we get. And this is the body that's going to get us through life. And so why do we end up burning it like we would a car? Like a car that lacks maintenance, no oil changes, no water. And then what happens to that car? With the lack of maintenance, it's just going to explode and maybe it just stop working altogether. I blame these self-sabotage actions, I blame it on our thoughts and our emotions, our feelings. And so I think that through our thoughts and our emotions, it's a way of protecting us from further hurt, damage, failures. It thinks it's protecting us, but it's not really. It's just holding us back. And if you stick around and subscribe, I can give you plenty of examples on those thoughts and those feelings and what we can do instead so that our body will cooperate with us and life will participate in the betterment of our life, in the betterment of our health, so that we can become better, live better, and have a body that is going to last us forever. And so here we go. Because these are some examples of the thoughts that we have that I think we should change, because we need to change. We can't stay stuck. Because, for example, if we think, oh, tomorrow I will start my diet. Tomorrow I will go to the gym. Tomorrow I will work on this or that. Tomorrow never comes. Because anyways, I'll make a video on that one later. Tomorrow never comes. If you're thinking that another thought, if you think that you need to lose 20 pounds, your body is going to participate in that decision and it's always going to give you an excess 20 pounds so that you can work on your goal. If you think that you want to be strong, then that by thinking that, you're telling your body that it's weak. And I lost my place. And if you think that you're going to quit smoking, but then you do nothing about it and you continue to buy your cigarette packs, your body knows that you're lying and it's not going to do anything to help you get over that vice. Number 5. And if you're constantly finding remedies for sickness and illness, your body is going to give you those aches and pains so that you can apply those remedies. If you think that exercising and going to the gym is just boring and that you'd rather be active by running around the house, then you're never going to get to the gym. You have to get in the gym, and then once you're there, if you continue to think it's boring, you're just going to be moving in slow motion and yawning half the time. And it's just going to feel like self-torture. No, you have to change your thoughts. Another negative thought. People that think that there's no work out there. If you're thinking that the work isn't there, the jobs are going to hide from you. And then here are some examples of those negative feelings that also want to keep us stuck in the past to prevent us from getting hurt. These negative feelings are fear. Fear, for example, remember how they hurt you in your last relationship? Remember another one. Remember how you blew or how you lost all that money from that last investment? Or you don't deserve luxuries. You're just an ordinary person. And another one, can't you see yourself in the mirror? Don't you see yourself in the mirror? Or if you don't do this or that, how do you expect to be able to do this? And that was number 6. Don't accept favors or gifts because you haven't done anything to deserve them. Negative. Another one. Remember how much time you wasted in that last project and you failed? Or how many times have you said this and nothing happens? All of those are negative, discouraging feelings. Feelings of getting hurt, fear of failure, fear of loss. So let's change those thoughts and those feelings to what we actually want. So, because once you change your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, life is going to participate and your body is going to participate. So this is I'll give you some examples of how to think better. So I am a healthy person. You can't just be saying, I'm a healthy person. You gotta say, I am the person. I actually go to the gym, I exercise, I break a sweat, I lift weights, and I do cardiovascular exercises. That is why I'm healthy. I am also healthy because I am a person that cooks my food. I eat plenty of vegetables. I prepare my food in a healthy manner. I am a strong person because I challenge myself to be stronger every day. And I actually have a good time at the gym because that is the time I use to meditate, to listen to my podcast or a lesson or my favorite music. And an example, there's lots of work for me because the work I offer is valuable, it's one of a kind, and people want my services. I deserve luxuries. I deserve a clean house, fine shoes, nice clothes, because I offer work that is valuable. My services are valuable and appreciated, and I put effort and love into my work. And I deserve to be treated well because I am God's creation and I am love. And I have overcome the past. I am wiser than yesterday. I am stronger than yesterday. And every day I am stronger and wiser. And number 9, there are many things to learn. So I will continue to set new projects and new challenges because there's so much to learn. And I am grateful for all the good memories that I've had, but it's time to make more good memories. So let's be careful and watch our words, watch our thoughts and our feelings. Let's be conscious about it and not allow anything negative, discouraging to come out of our minds through our words or actions. And we should never label ourselves because labels limit us. Instead, what we should do is think and feel and act on how we want to be. And don't imagine bad situations that might happen. Like, if you go into a relationship, don't be thinking that person is going to hurt you. You just instead, just imagine what you want and be present. And don't feel like you're missing anything in your life. You're not lacking anything in your life because, or anybody, because you are already complete. God made us complete and perfect. And don't be thinking that you have to wait for this or to have this or be with somebody to be happy. No, because you are happiness. You're already happiness. It's just better to think, imagine, feel, and act like the person that you want to be. That person that you imagine that you would be when you were a little kid and you had no fears and no limits. Remember that feeling of, just go back to your childhood and imagine what you wanted to be, what you wanted to have, how you wanted to look, and how you felt. All those beautiful things, imagine on that and just start working on it. And I have a video like that. It's called Stop Dreaming. And in there I talk about how you can start living your dream life today. And stop burning yourself and take care of your body. Cherish it because it's our temple. It is the only one we have, and let's make it last and make it last in a good way, in a healthy way. Just how we take care of our car, take care of your body. Subscribe and refer me to a friend. Thank you.